Hey guys, been a very busy day here with landscape supply materials going out, both for our jobs as well as deliveries and things like that. And I'm down to just this one little machine here, just the T190. Of course, of all days, we've got all these deliveries scheduled and pickups here at the yard scheduled, and had this machine go down on me today. It's just something very simple, but I've got my tire guys coming to pull this tire off, but it just ripped the valve stem completely out of this thing just now this morning. I was over there loading some material, and these blocks, they have the hooks on the inside of these Mafia blocks that are just cable with a sleeve over the cable, and they sometimes, I've never had this happen. It makes me want to go cut them all off because we never do use those hooks even to stack them. So it's not something that we utilize or will ever need. But of all days, this is the day that that decides to happen, of course. But anyways, things are starting to get back to normal and slowing down a little bit here. It's about lunchtime right now, so I'm gonna grab some lunch, and then I'm hoping my guy gets here pretty soon. I think he'll be here pretty soon to get this valve stem put back in, and this machine will be ready, because I've got a guy out right now with a truck that's he'll be bringing 4 more loads to a job site nearby. So he's headed there right now with his first load, and then he's gonna come back, get some more crush and run, get some 57 stone, and then get some bulk river rock, 4 to 8 inch river rock for a creek bed. Try to get all that there before the day's out today. But I'll go ahead and show you guys the progress that I did make since the last video. That was just yesterday afternoon. Camera died on me, but I went ahead and made a little bit more firewood out here. Ran the 60C for a couple more live decks. I don't know how much time I actually put in the seat there, but got that done. Let me see if I can bring you guys out here and show you all the progress. We did go ahead and get these baskets shuffled down and ready to be stacked as well this morning. Got some extra hands today, so that's been nice. They went ahead and shuffled that down, also getting a little bit of firewood deliveries ready for Friday. So yeah, been doing all kinds of stuff this morning, but I did make a little bit more progress on the wood pile here. This was, I think on the last video, this was just a blank slate right here. So this is all oak still, just running through the rest of those tractor trailers, those couple tractor trailers that I got over the weekend. Today's Wednesday, so I think I should be able to get the rest of this knocked out as long as I can get out here and spend a little bit of time in the processor. Went ahead and dumped my bin here, and it's making a good bit of resplits. This stuff's just bigger diameter. It's tough to tell on camera, in all honesty, how big a diameter these logs are, but I'll make for sure out of those 2 tractor trailer loads. It's going to be, y'all may have seen, if y'all saw the previous video, it made a really heaped up dump trailer load, and that one's been getting resplit just with any spare time any of the guys have. We've been getting on that, whether it be in the mornings while I'm loading them out, or whatever the case may be. They get over there and just try to work on those splits. So that's nice to have, to just keep everybody working and that kind of thing. But yeah, this is the rest of what I got. So I mean, it may fit in there, the rest of it. It is not much, as you can see in comparison to me here. There ain't a whole lot there. So that's probably only maybe like 4 more live decks, I'd say. I've got the live deck loaded, and then I've got a few sitting in front of the live deck here as well. So, but it won't be too much longer. I need to get me another basket for some stove wood for my shortcuts and stuff. Need to get an empty over here. I meant to do that, but apparently I forgot. Just realized that. So we'll get that done, and then I'll get running here after I eat a little quick lunch. Let me show you guys this fire over here I got going. This thing never goes out. Doesn't matter how much rain we get, it's always hot. This is where we burn all our scrap and stuff that we bring back from job sites and stuff like that as well. Just bush clippings, tree branches that we made limb off, and that thing, I dumped that bin in there this morning, and it's burning up pretty good, pretty quick. So, and any debris, and we, you know, firewood constantly making debris, and that thing is, that fire gets rid of it quick as we can feed it. So that's nice. Yeah, I'll show you the progress over here that he's making on the re-splits. This trailer, it's not too much left in it. You know, that might be another hour and a half of running or so. And we've got them set up with the Ultra. This is a great re-split machine. You know, most of the stuff that we re-split just needs, you know, 1 or 2 splits. Some stuff maybe need 4, but for the most part, just a couple splits. So we're able to just stack a couple of them right there on the beam, and then just run them through, and then just go straight up the conveyor here. So that's a 32-foot conveyor. So I don't know how high that is exactly, you know, under that conveyor, but it's probably a good, gosh, it looks really high, probably 16, 17, 18 feet maybe. Yep, so this is coming along. We're trying to just cover the rest of this concrete here and be done with this area, and then we'll be, you know, strictly loading baskets from there on for the rest of this processing season. So we definitely need more baskets though. I've nearly run through all those that we have recently gotten. We got those 2 tractor trailer loads of, you know, 52 a piece. That was 104, and then we had a local supplier brought us 7 of them. So, and this is what I'm down to. What do we got here? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 right there. And then I'm always emptying some, you know, over here to get, you know, ready for delivery. So got another 5 right there, I think. So, but yeah, that we definitely need more baskets. But that's always something we're searching for. So, but yeah, I'll get back at it. I'll get on that processor here in just a minute, and after I get some lunch, and y'all follow along. All right, guys, it is nice to know the right people. He was able to come out here and get this tire back on for me, and that is just so handy to have good people that'll help you out when you need it quick, because I need this machine the rest of the day. There's no doubt about that. So he got me up and running right after I finished my lunch. So about to head back out and run the T190. I'm gonna get this hooked up to the grapple bucket and get out there and start running some firewood here in just a minute. So we'll get going. I'm gonna have to stop and go quite a bit today, so I don't know how much I'll get made, but because I've got to load my guy that's coming back to get more material, and I'm going to try to do that in a timely manner and get him back on the road as quick as we can. So I'll be in and out of the processor a good bit to get him loaded and headed where he needs to get material. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can get through the rest of those logs today, but might not, because that kind of stuff really eats into my time, but I'll do the best I can. Well, my guy showed up before I could even get started, so I'm gonna get him loaded up with some bulk river rock, and then we'll get on the processor. got that loaded up. Now I'm gonna get processing here in just a minute. All right, guys, well, it was a long day. I did get some, or most of this stuff processed. You can see the pile is gone entirely right here next to the knuckle boom. It's no longer there. My camera died on me earlier, and I did go ahead and run some more, but it's getting a little bit late. I've got just a few more logs on the deck here. That's all. That's the last of what I've got, the last of the oak that I was trying to accomplish, trying to get finished up today, but it's just getting too late. I need to get going. Got family at home that I'm supposed to be bringing home dinner, so I need to get going. It's probably about 5:40 right now, 5:45 in the afternoon, but I'll go ahead and just show you the progress that I made today. Got the decent bit of wood split, so good size pile, probably about the same size as y'all saw in that previous video when I crated it all up, and I think it was around 45 crates or so. Probably about the same size pile. Had a guy here helping me resplit today and rack out wood for deliveries we got going out on Friday and that kind of thing. So got a good bit done at the shop. Loaded out a ton of material, so that definitely kind of kills my progress, kills my production on the firewood processor for sure. But still, it was a productive day, and got a decent amount made. So I appreciate you guys watching. I think that's going to wrap it up on this one, so we'll catch you on the next one.